Hong Kong is launching a new scheme to allow dogs inside restaurants. It's getting an overwhelming response. More than double the number of applications have come in for just 1,000 permits available. That's good news for animal lovers, but not everyone is quite so keen, as Jeraldine Yap finds out.
Fancy a meal with your furry friend while watching the sunset? You can do this very soon at some restaurants in Hong Kong as the city gets rid of a decades-long ban on dogs inside eateries.
佢主人同啲狗咧，佢哋都係一齊生活㗎嘛嚇，咁一齊去餐廳，咁一齊去公園玩，咁餐廳應該都可以嘅嚇。
我覺得 OK 啊，即係如果佢冇整污糟嗰啲地方嗰啲咪 OK 咯，係啊，即係我自己有狗咁，我自己抱住佢咪唔怕佢落地會屙尿嗰啲咯。
There are rules to follow. Dogs will have to be leashed and kept off tables. And restaurants who want to be a part of the new scheme can't serve hot pot and barbecue or dog food, although pet owners are welcome to bring their own. Businesses must also display a sign saying they allow dogs inside, so everyone is aware. The owner of this restaurant, specializing in fish dishes, rushed to get a permit as soon as applications opened. A so-called paw parent himself, Hyven Tong says he wants to serve the crowd that comes to the area for the pet shops and pet-friendly facilities like the Harbour Boardwalk. He knows that not everyone likes dogs, so he wants to create separate spaces for those with and without dogs and to train his staff to handle any unexpected situations.
I would allocate 4 tables for pets, for the pet section, I guess. Yeah, so I would also provide some pee pads, poop bags, or maybe some small sleeping bags for small dogs, maybe a trolley for big dogs, or even a dog parking outside for some gigantic dogs.
Estimates show that more than 240,000 households own dogs and cats in Hong Kong, or about 9% of total households, creating a significant pet economy. The government has said it wants to create more business opportunities for the F&B industry by allowing dogs to dine inside. And to respond to overwhelming response from restaurants, it says it will conduct a ballot for the 1,000 permits available. But not everyone is keen to dine with dogs.
可能有啲人驚得太大隻，咁所以會唔會限制下個寵物嘅大細咁樣？同埋係咯，同埋你好難證明你自己狗係怪啦，有陣時就係呢個位係好尷尬咯。
卫生对于食客或者对商家来讲，我觉得某种意义上是有一点负担，可能我觉得中间要有一个缓冲区去处理这个可能会更好吧。
On top of hygiene, there is also the issue of air quality and allergies.
What they need to do is just strictly prohibit them from sitting on the chair or coming up onto the table, which is also against the law. You need to keep a good ventilation indoor. Then air purifier would definitely help. And also to clean up the stray hair when you see them.
Authorities are training 90 officers to inspect restaurants in the first month of the scheme and to brief businesses and customers about the rules. Those who can't maintain standards could lose their pet permit. There are many dog-friendly restaurants in Hong Kong that already allow customers to sit outside with their dogs. Some of these businesses tell me that it's unclear if they will be allowed to continue with these arrangements without the permit, but they're not rushing to apply for it. They're taking a wait-and-see approach, which means they could be operating in a grey area. Hong Kong's restaurants face tough competition, and they're also up against cheaper eateries across the border in Shenzhen. The pet permit scheme is not expected to significantly boost the industry, but it could help restaurants tap into the growing pet economy.
I think the advantage is that they cannot bring their pets across the border. So they can only be in Hong Kong. So the medical service for pets, grooming service for pets, food and catering service, where these are really localized. You cannot use outsource service.
The first batch of 1,000 restaurants can start allowing dogs inside from mid-July. Jeraldine Yap, CNA, Hong Kong.